Hello, everybody. This is Dee from Dee's Cute and Crafty, and I am back with another Easter DIY video for you today. I have 3 farmhouse inspired pieces that are absolutely fabulous. I love them. I just can't wait to show you. So let's just jump right in. This one has quite a few pieces, but it is still very simple to do. I am going to be using ribbon of choice, 3 of the foam speckled eggs, and these came from Hobby Lobby. I have one of the Easter signs from Dollar Tree, one of the Easter bunny signs. I have this, what is this, gingham? Yeah, gingham is gray. It looks more black and white, but it's gray fabric from Dollar Tree. I have this wood hoop from Dollar Tree and also a wood round from Dollar Tree. I'm going to start out by just taking the jute cord off of the wood round, and I'm going to measure out how much of this fabric I'm going to need. I did end up having to go iron it because it was wrinkly. Well, not really wrinkly, but the creases were standing up, and no matter what I did, I couldn't smooth them down. So I went and I just hit it with the iron a little bit and got it nice and smooth, which you'll see eventually. I love using this fabric because when you want to cut a straight line, the lines are already there. Just follow the line in your fabric and you get a straight cut every time. So I love it for that reason. Also because it's farmhouse. I love everything farmhouse. If you're new to my channel and you don't know that about me, I love farmhouse and distressing and gingham and buffalo check and all of the things. So if that's your jam, that's your vibe, you love it too, you are in the right spot. Thank you to all my new subscribers for stopping by Dee's Cute and Crafty. I hope you'll stay a while. And to my ride or dies that have been with me for a while, I love you. Thank you for coming back. So I'm just going to go around the edge of that wood round with some hot glue, and I'm going to attach the fabric in that way. But I'm going to just smooth it out. When I press down on that fabric, I'm smoothing it to the outer edge of that wood round. And then I'm going to take that other wood round, that wood wreath, and I'm just going to staple it to the fabric and to that wood round. I did go ahead and stain that with some of the Waverly Antique Wax. You could definitely leave it the color that it was, but I think the wax makes it pop a little more because it gives it a darker finish. Now, this is what I love so much. I trimmed off the fabric. You guys saw that. This is what I love so much. I took that sign. It's not the exact same sign, but it's the same shape. It's the same, like, ideal and feel. This one says a little something different. But I took that Dollar Tree sign and I cut it down to pieces that I could use any way I want. The wording is what I was going for. So I cut every piece of it down. Now, the part that said Happy Easter, we're going to save that for another DIY in this video. But now that I have everything all cut down, and I cut things down with my wire cutters, and I use my X-Acto knife and my sander. I don't have a jigsaw, but if you do, this is so much easier for you to do. Cut it all down, and now I'm just placing it on my sign where I want it. This is so cute. I absolutely love it. It is my favorite of the 3, hands down. This one came out beautiful, you guys. So I'm just going to lay everything down. I'm not going to glue it yet. And I'm going to start cutting my foam eggs in half. I want them to sit flat. So I'm just going to cut them in half. And then I'll take my scissors and trim them up as needed. And we're just going to place them on our sign. Cottontail's Farm Fresh Eggs. This is so cute. You guys, don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up. That lets YouTube know you're enjoying my content. They push me out a little bit more so others can enjoy it as well, and it helps my channel grow. And for that, I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I love the neutral color of this sign with that little pop of blue. Oh, it's just, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. I love it. And I hope you guys do too. You guys know I need you to comment down below. Let me know which one's your favorite of the 3. But this one is it for me. So now I'm just gluing down all my pieces. doing a little bit of cleanup. Some of the glue seeped out from underneath that bunny, so we just cleaned it up. And placing the words is so easy because you have straight lines on your fabric to follow. Now I'm just going to take my ribbon and make a double loop. Well, not a double loop. I'm going to make a double bow. What I'm going to do is take this neutral color and then the blue with the polka dots, and I'm going to do 2 loops of that on either side, so a 4-loop bow with this one. Then I'm going to go back in with that gray. Now this one's wired, but the gray is not. Oh, I didn't use the gray. That's another DIY coming up. I'm going to go back in with the blue and white and make another bow. And it is a 4-loop bow as well, 2 on either side. I'm going to stack those together. I'm going to make a dovetail, pinch everything together and tie it off with some jute cord. And I am going to tie it, as I often like to do, to my sign. I'm just going to put 2 little holes in the top, and this wood is so easy to push through. You just need something sharp. I'm going to then take my jute cord, add a little bit of glue to the tips of each piece so that it is easily threaded through the holes. I'm going to tie it off in the back, add a little more glue, and I will make a jute cord hanger so that we can hang this up. Because I don't want my dovetails to cover up the wording, I'm just going to hot glue them to the edge of the sign, and I'm just going to give it like a little bit of a ripple. You guys, this one is done and ready to be displayed. I think it is gorgeous. Definitely my fave. I love, again, the farmhouse look of it. I love that it looks neutral with that little pop of blue. Just pretty. Moving on to DIY number 2. Again, we have ribbon of choice. I have some more fabric from the Dollar Tree. I have that Happy Easter piece that I told you guys to hang on to from the previous sign. I will be using my Waverly in the color Mineral. I have some white felt. Of course, I have cardboard. And I have one of the Dollar Tree Valentine's Day signs. So we're just going to try our best to get this jute cord off of here. It is not moving. So I'm trying to get it off with my wire cutters. That didn't really work. It cut it off, but the staples are still in there. So I can't find my staple remover, you guys. So I'm just going to carefully use my knife to lift the staple up and then go back in with my wire cutters and pull it out. Going to sand down the little holes just a little bit of cleanup. And I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and cut all the way around the trim of this sign. That's why I needed to get the staples out, or else I never would have gotten this off in one piece without breaking it. So I thought I would use the front of the sign. Don't know why I thought that was going to be possible. All this glitter and everything on here, the paper would not come off, and you could see it through the fabric. So I just flipped it over and used the back. So we're going to do this one the same way we did the round one. We are going to measure out that fabric. I'm going to hot glue it and staple it to my sign and add my wood trim back on. And then we're going to work on the bunny ears. This one is adorable. It just makes me smile. It's so festive. It's easy, but it's a big piece. It's a good size piece of Easter artwork. So I love it. And you have that 3-dimension with the ears that pop out. So you get that 3-dimensional feel to this one. And I love that. I love dimension, texture. You guys know me. All of the things. I have to have it. So I'm just going to glue my fabric down. I thought I would staple it, but it wasn't working out in my favor. So I think because the MDF is really thin, so it wasn't stapling the way that I wanted it to. It actually was crinkling or like bunching because of my marble work surface. So it was just hitting that and not really doing what I needed it to do. It needed more wood to go through. So when I added the wood trim, I was then able to staple it. So I did. You guys, I had a whole nother video planned. I had a whole other video filmed and I deleted my footage. Yes, I did. I could have kicked myself. Oh my goodness. I thought I was deleting pictures that I didn't want. That's what happens when you edit late and you're kind of sleepy. And I deleted all of my footage. I don't know if I'm going to redo those or not. I don't know. But anyway, because I deleted that, I had to make another whole video, and this is what I came up with. And I'm desperately trying to get this video up before the weekend because Howard and I are going out of town. We're going to a concert in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I just don't want my video to be late. I don't want you guys to be like, well, where's she at? No video this week. What's going on? So I'm trying desperately to get this video up for you guys before we head out. So you guys saw me make a bow in my last DIY, and I make them the same way 99.9% of the time. They don't change that much. I do what I know how to do, and this one works for me, so I stick with it. I make my loops, I stack it, and I tie it off. So I just painted my little cardboard ears with some of that mineral chalk paint. And now I'm going to just add my felt in the center. You could use pink or purple, yellow, orange, whatever you want to use. I had white, so that's what I'm using. And I love the one ear that I kind of bent down, make it look floppy. I thought that was cute. And now we're just going to hot glue our ears to our sign. You guys can paint the back of your ears if you want to. It's not necessary. I don't like to waste paint. It's not cheap. Waverly chalk paint, if you buy the big um, jars or containers, is about $7 here where I live, 7 and some change. The price went up. When they switched back over to Waverly at Walmart and got rid of Hello Hobby, I think it was like $6.95. Now it's $7.95. So yeah, I don't waste paint if I can help it. So now that I have my ears glued down, I am going to glue my bow as well. Just fluffing it out, making it stand up nice and pretty. And this sign, I thought I would easily be able to staple it down, but it was not working. And then I finally realized that the jute cord was keeping it from staying down because of the knots on the back. So all I did was take the jute cord off, put the knots in the front, and then it laid a lot better. Here you see me, well, you can almost see me. I'm out of frame. I apologize. But I'm trying to staple it down and it just keeps popping up. And that's because the knots are behind that Happy Easter. So I just took it all off, scraped off the glue, put the knots on the front, and then it laid so much better, as I said. And here it is. It's so cute. I love it. I just really love what you can do with cardboard. You guys know I love crafting with cardboard. I feel like I'm getting something for free. I say it every time, but it's so true. Moving on to DIY number 3 and the last one of the video. I am sorry about the format of how this is coming out. I don't know why. I hit something and I don't know how to fix it. So this one came out really weird. But I'm going to be using one of the 4x6 Dollar Tree picture frames. I have some of an MDF board sign. I just cut off a piece that fits the picture frame. I will be using a large tumbling tower block. I am also using my chiffon cream by Rust-Oleum. And I have a napkin that I got from a store that we have here called Marks. I don't know if you guys have Marks or not, but that napkin's been in my stash for a while. And it's a 2-ply, so I'm just separating it, pulling it apart, and I'm going to cut it down to size. I will be Mod Podging, which I have not done in a while. So I'm going to Mod Podge this napkin onto that piece of MDF. And then I'll be using that polka dot lime, I cannot talk tonight, lime green ribbon. And I'll cut it down to size so that it fits. So after I got my little piece of MDF painted in the chiffon cream, I'm laying down a thin layer of Mod Podge because this paper is super thin and I don't want to rip it. I can patch it if I do, depending on where that rip is, but I don't even want to go through all that. So I'm trying to be careful with it. Yes, I know you do better if you don't use your fingers. I try not to use my fingers because that is usually when I rip it, but every now and then I use them. I pat it down with my fingers, but I'm trying to stick with using the foam brush. Again, I apologize for the format of this one. It's very far away, and I just don't know how or why that happened, but we're going to work with it. In the reveal, you can see everything clearly. So just hang in there with me, you guys. This one is super cute, really easy. You're going to love it. So I'm just sanding down my edges after everything is dry. And then I am just going to take my purple Sharpie and write hello. I love that the little bunny looks like he's peeking out of the corner. And then I'm just going to put it back in the frame. Now, at first I thought I would put the glass back in the frame and then put the bunny in the frame, but I decided just to put the bunny in the frame and not use the glass because I want to put a little bow on top of his purple bow that he already has. I don't want to cover it completely. I just want to layer it. So I made a really tiny little green polka dot bow to put on the purple one. And if I had used the glass, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Just going to add a little dab of hot glue and glue that down. I am going to attach that tumbling tower block in the back, and this one is ready to be displayed. Quick and easy, and cute and crafty. You guys, if you made it to this far in the video, leave me some Easter eggs. That lets me know you hung out with me today. If you don't have an Easter egg emoji, just leave me an egg or type in the word egg. Here is the final reveal of everything I've made for you today. I love each and every one. It was hard to choose, but that first one, that one was it. I absolutely love that one. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for me today. I'm so excited that I got this content out before I had to go out of town. Thank you guys for being here, for bearing with my little bloopers in my videos. Until I see you in my next one, you know what I need you to do. Be blessed, stay safe, and craft something beautiful today, you guys. Bye.